Forests are the life support systems of the planet. These rich ecosystems are home to over 80% of the world's land-based plants and animal species. Here in Ghana, over 3 million rural Ghanaians depend on the forests to survive. Mrs. Lucy Amo-Ntim is the regional manager of the Forestry Commission. She shares with me some of the importance of the forest reserves to the human setting.
The forest has so many benefits because for the trees, they give out oxygen, which is the byproduct, into the air, and it is this oxygen that we humans we use. And so in effect, they help to purify the air for us. They also regulate atmospheric temperature. And it's also the home for wild animals. And people also depend on the forest for wood, for shelter. And also the forest sustain our rivers, like they don't expose it to the sunlight for them to get dry.
She is, however, worried that certain human activities continue to serve as a threat to the forest reserves.
Agricultural expansion, illegal logging, galamsey, chainsaw operations, bushfires, and charcoal and firewood production.
Because of their ability to store carbons, forests are our best weapons in the fight against climate change. And with the Sustainable Development Goal 13 focusing on actions taken to combat climate change, Mrs. Amo-Ntim says a lot needs to be done to save the situation.
Scientifically, that is the only thing that we know by nature that can bring about the reduction in temperature of the air. And so if it's the destruction is not controlled, then it means more carbon will be accumulating in the air and it will increase the heat.
With the Bono East region serving as a transitional zone, Area Manager at the Timber Industry Development Division of the Forestry Commission, Mr. Richmond Kakari, says more efforts needs to be taken to preserve the forest zone.
This area is a peculiar area because it's a transitional zone. It sort of serves as a buffer between the savanna ecological zone and the forest zone. So it's very important that we preserve the forest zone of this area, that's the transitional, so that the savanna does not encroach, but rather we put in measures to make sure that we forest this area. If not, the desertification will take over the savanna will take out the transitional zone, and the transitional will automatically take out the forest zone. So the country will be heading towards a very bad situation.
He asked that as part of the division's quest to save the forests, the Commission continuously arrests individuals who embark on the illegal felling of trees.
Those who go about harvesting without permit, depleting chainsaw operating them. We are on the road 24/7. Our checkpoints are there 24/7. We keep arresting them. We keep auctioning their loads, letting them pay penalty. But human institution, these things are bad, but we are doing all that we can to mitigate the impact of these activities on the forest.
Mrs. Amo-Ntim admonished Ghanaians to desist from the illegal felling of trees and adopt the habit of planting more trees.
We advise that those that fell trees indiscriminately should stop. And also we should plant more trees in our farms, on our compounds, along rivers, in our sacred groves and forest reserves. So we should all come on board and support the planting of trees.
As the world celebrates the International Day of Forests, there is the need for us to focus on forest restoration as a path to recovery and well-being. Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Tichima.